All right, so in this video, I am going to be talking about art competitions, maybe in Nigeria, and how you can win them. So I'll start with a scenario. In July 2026, I think the last week or the second week or so, a visual artist who participated in one of the art competitions that I am actively involved in, 2 months after the competition, reached me and was like, oh, why did he not sell? So this particular artist applied to that particular art competition, made it to the finalists, but did not sell. Whereas in that same exhibition, a whole lot of artists, in fact, some people even sold out. Like 2 or 3 artists, 4 artists sold out. He did not even sell one piece, right? And he was asking me why did he not sell. So I told him I would revert back, and in the process of taking my time to just ruminate and process my answer to his question of why did he not sell in that art competition, I then started asking myself another question. This is an art competition. Why are you concerned about selling? Now, we have to understand that every art event have their own nature. An art exhibition is different from an art salon. An art salon has a different nature from an art fair. An art fair has a different nature from, a sip and paint. A sip and paint has a different nature from an art workshop. So there are different focus for each of this. So if you're going to an art competition, participating in an art competition, and because if you're asking me why he did not sell after 2 months, for me, I feel like that seemed like the priority. That explains why the artist did not win. When you are applying for an art competition, your focus should be creating to win, not creating to sell. When you are applying for an art exhibition, you should create to sell. When you are applying for an art fair, create to attract visibility, create to attract connections, not even to sell, right? But you see, Nigeria, we are too focused on selling, and that is why we miss so many amazing opportunities. So when you're applying for art competitions, create to sell, and that is why you see that some visual artists will even go the extra mile of creating new works for that particular art competition. They have amazing works in their studio that they can apply with, but they would rather create new works because the goal is to create to win. Now, when you create to win, it is most likely that you will sell out comparing to when you create to sell. Because when you're creating to sell, you might not necessarily put so much effort, so much detail. You just focus your effort on things that people like that would cause them to buy. But when you're creating to win, you're doubling or tripling your efforts, your creativity. You're putting all you have into that piece. And that is why it will not just sell out, it will even help you win that art competition. So people get this